Let go of thoughts. Thoughts. What are they? And why do we not have any control over thoughts? Sometimes we're thinking about the situation or a person, and we really want to try hard not to think about it, but we still can't stop it. If we sit in a meditation and try to focus on either our inner self, and if you're following Bhakti Marg, you may want to focus on your chanting. But if you realize in few seconds your mind start thinking about the thoughts. Many of us, we live on body and mind status. We live in a body means we think our body is who we are. So the actions we do through our body is a reality. Or our thoughts, that's a reality. Many of us live in that. Who I am is, I'm Nisha, I'm the business owner. We go with those, and that's the cause of our thoughts. If we come out of body and mind, then it will make it easier for us to control our thoughts or let go of thoughts. We actually don't need to control our thoughts. We need to let go of. What's the difference? Control means you're trying to forcefully stop it. Thoughts are coming through the mind, brain. And when the more you try to control, the more it wants to think. It's like child. When you tell them not to do something, they want to try it and they want to see what's there. Like, for example, yesterday I was in a temple and there was a little toddler who really want to keep going towards the deity. And there were flowers and other, structures in front of the deity. So parent was trying to deviate the child from going there. But the child kept insisting on going. So our brain, our mind is the same. It's a child. So the more you try to control, the more it wants to do it. So if you try to think about a situation that was not so pleasant, and it will come back to you after a few minutes. Same thing if there's a person who said something or there was a relationship issue, you would keep thinking about it, even if you try to control it, not to think. So what's the solution? What to do? It says either observing them or letting them go. Letting them go means you don't entertain the thought when it comes. So take a situation right now that might have happened within last 1 hour or within last few hours or a day. And if the thought comes, let it go. Let it go in a sense you witness it, you acknowledge it, okay, the thought came, and you let it go. So you just have to surrender at that point. Okay, let it be. Another few seconds after that, the same thought will come back to you. And you just say, that's okay, let it be. Sometimes the thoughts are coming and it keeps coming back. Even after days, even after years. What to do? That's a little of that goes on a second level, which is called healing. You have to heal yourself through it. There will be another discussion where you can work on your heart chakra. But for now, I wanted to focus on the thoughts through this video. So be mindful during the day. your thoughts starts first thing when you wake up. Of course, they are sometimes working as dream, but as soon as you wake up and as you start your day, we are so rushed to start making plans, and I have to do this, and so and so did this, so I have to do this with that person or this situation. Try to slow it down. Slow down your thoughts. And again, surrendering it. It doesn't mean that you don't make plans, but slowing down yourself and your thoughts would help. Slowing down doesn't mean you slow down physically. But majority of the time, we are not physically doing as much as we're doing with our brain and mind. So you have to work through it. Just like how we're redirecting the child, you have to keep redirecting. If your brain is racing 1,000 miles a second in the morning, you have to put the efforts to it. It's okay. It's later in the day. I will think about it after. Let's take a slow moment and start your day. Throughout the day, be mindful, watch it, and again, keep redirecting. And again, your practice should be, the thought came, let it be. So it be. Nothing is going to happen. I will just give an example of before spiritual awakening and after spiritual awakening. I don't want to share too much keep sharing too much about myself. But, even before my spiritual awakening, if I will listen to any spiritual conversations, if there is no example given, it was hard to stick with me. So that's why I just think that it's good to have an example, so that way it sticks with our efforts better. So before spiritual awakening, when I was running the business, I would hold things. Oh, I have to do this meeting, and I have to discuss these things in the meeting, and so didn't do this, and so forth. Now, when the thought comes, either I put it on the paper and get it out of my brain. So the meeting is already set for so and so date. So when the meeting will come, it will be discussed, and doesn't stay in my brain. Before, even if I would have topic put in the paper, I used to resonate them in my brain. So we do unnecessarily create thoughts and hold thoughts. So try to, again, if you have to put certain things on the paper, let it be, so that way it doesn't hold the space in your brain. Second thing, when you are doing the meditation, many of us can't focus too long. It's not something that you sit down for 5 minutes and your brain will be just under your control. Imagine in 24 hours, how many hours we keep creating thoughts, and how many thoughts per second. So now we expect our brain to just start focusing and go inside. It's not going to happen. I went through 3 days meditation, silent retreat, just in my home, but no interactions. And it was difficult in the beginning. The thoughts were coming, but as it was getting deepened, and as there was less and less interactions, it went very profoundly impactful. So be mindful when you sit down for meditations, and if you're just doing it for 10 minutes a day, it's not going to make an impact. And this is why sometimes we stop doing the meditation, but that will be another discussion. Through this video, I just solely wanted to focus on our thoughts and how to try to overcome our staying within our body and mind. If any questions, feedback, share in the comments below. Thank you.